Let me do drag now. I'm serious. I'm actually serious. Let me do drag. How about someone who has Zoom meeting? Oh, the baby, oh, to go, let me walk get drag now. No, the baby should drag now. Kó tó má ṣe yẹn wọlé wá mi gbé dúdú àgbì dáadáa. Ká ní bẹ́ẹ̀ lè ṣe rí ìsìn báyìí. Kò géjẹ ni.
Ọjọ́ ọ̀la ń bọ̀ ó bọ̀ wá dùn sógbọ́. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi mọ́kànlẹ̀ ojú rẹ̀ sí bí gíga. Ìrètí ògo rẹ̀ ń bọ̀ wá dire.
Ìrètí ògo
rẹ̀ ń bọ̀ wá dire. Ìrètí ògo rẹ̀ ń bọ̀ wá dire. Ìrètí ògo rẹ̀ ń bọ̀ wá dire.
Inú ìṣòro àkọ́kọ́. Sugar one, mommy sugar. Mademoiselle secret. God, I'm getting French. Sugar is secret. What's madam? Mommy. What's mommy in French? Mademoiselle.
Enough to do anything today, but one day the tables will turn. The little children on the streets are working hard so they can. Them nothing do anything but cry. One day the tables will turn. My sister with the sexy eyes, selling her body so she can live. She nothing do anything but worry. One day the tables will turn. So my brothers, don't you see? We must bring some sanity over here. How can one person have so much while so many have none? The average man doesn't ask for too much. He only wants what you and I want. A safe place to lay his head at night. Is that what you have?
Bóyá àwọn èèyàn náà kọ́ lẹ́ ní ìfẹ̀sùn tó.
So they can become somebody. To grow up healthy and strong. Is that too much to have? So when you build your mansion, drive around in your fancy cars, remember to think of the little man, cause one day the table will turn.
I have a very big God.
So my sister, don't you see?
Always from
We
my
must bring
side.
some sanity over here. How can one person have so much while so many have none? People keep on struggling and meditate on the words of the wise. A lie may stand for 1,000 years, but one day the truth will reign.
If somebody wants to disrespect me,
Mothers,
and if
put
somebody wants to
away
disrespect
your
me,
worries, wipe away your
let me say this.
flowing tears. We
Let
now
me say that.
fear you
So it's still
anything.
there, stretch.
But one day the
It's
truth
on
will
road.
turn. Little children, listen up. We lay it down
Ṣé
for
mo lọ
them
mad ni?
out. We must not give up on our dreams. One day your time will come.
BDSM shit
Oh
ti bẹ̀rẹ̀
yeah.
nìyẹn.
So my
Èmi àti ẹni
people, don't you see?
torí mo máa wọ́ ẹ, mo máa fà ẹ́.
There's no barrier you can't cross. There's no mountain you can't move. All you need is to connect with a great minds. See your dreams coming true.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. A very good afternoon to everyone here. I'm glad I can see people already in. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. You're welcome to Great Mind Connect April edition. I'm so, so glad you are here. I'm so, so glad. You're welcome. I can see many great minds in the house. And I'm sure so many people are still going to join very soon. Some people have already joined as well on our YouTube channel. So I'm glad you are here. Wow. Wow, somebody is joining again. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Every great mind here, you are welcome. You are all special. You are all special. And I'm glad you are joining us today. Once again, as I said, this is Great Minds Connect. Great Minds Connect, the channel or the platform where great minds are connected to be able to attain that desired greatness, that desired height that you have in mind, that desired success, that desired great achievement you want to get to. You need to connect to someone. You need to connect to some people, and that is why we are here. And I'm sure you are getting one or two things. If you are here last month, you're welcome again to this month edition. And if you're not able to make it last month, you're welcome to this month edition as well. I want to believe everybody can hear me. Please, if you can hear me, just type in the comment section, I'm here. So that I'll be able to know that, to be sure that everybody can hear me very clearly. Please just type in the comment section, I'm here, or just anything you can just type. Great minds. Hi everyone, just type one or two, just type something and let's know that, so that I can be sure that everybody can hear me very, very clearly. I'm waiting. Wow, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Waiting. Wow, thank you. Good day, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Some people have joined again. You are welcome. Wow. As I said, you can see that I'm smiling seriously because I'm so happy. I'm Great Mind Oluwafumilola Oluwatosin. I'm an educator, I'm an entrepreneur, and teaching and impacting lives is my passion. I so much love it. And guiding, mentoring, coaching the young ones, especially the adolescents, it's my vision. And having a godly society, it's my dream. And I'm sure I will achieve everything by the grace of God. So, every great mind here, you are welcome. Now, as I said, I do say, and I will still say it today. If you want to introduce yourself for any reason here, don't forget great mind. That is everybody's title now. Even if you're a professor, your first title is now great mind. So great mind this, great mind that. As I know, when I introduce myself now, I started with I am great mind Oluwafumilola, and that is why I want everybody here to introduce yourself. And we have a lot of things to do today, and I want to believe that we still will not go beyond our 1 hour schedule for this meeting by the grace of God. We will manage time. That's part of the things that we need to do, time management. We will so much manage the time. And everything that we have to do today shall be done perfectly and excellently well. I'm glad to say our facilitator is already on the platform. You're welcome, sir. So very soon I'm still going to spotlight him for everybody to see before we have him fully to give us what he has for us and to unleash that. You know, I've been saying it. If you have been checking my status on WhatsApp, there is something I want to unleash today. Something is going to be opened today by the grace of God. And that is the Great Minds Connect business support plan. So I won't say anything about that for now. Let's just continue with the program. So today, or this month's theme is the dynamic youth. And don't forget our main theme for this year, and that is attaining success in the world of unequal opportunity. And under that, we have treated so many topics, we have done so many things on that. And today we'll be having the dynamic youth. And that is just to say that the dynamic youth in the world of unequal opportunities. The dynamic youth in the world of unequal opportunities. There are so many opportunities, but they are not equal. So many opportunities, but they are not equal. And as a dynamic youth, are you even a dynamic youth? If you are you making use of everything pertaining to or attached to being dynamic? So today we have a facilitator in already. And let me briefly just tell us one of the things about Great Minds Connect. Great Minds Connect was born out of the desire or out of desire to impact lives positively, out of desire to impact lives and to bring in the connectivity that is needed for everyone out there. We all need that connectivity. So that is one of the things that brought about Great Minds Connect. It was born out of desire to bring in the connectivity needed for people to succeed. And I'm sure we are all going to succeed by the special grace of God. We are going to we will get there. That great mind that we have in mind, that great things we have in mind, that greatness you have in mind, the height, the success, the great achievement that you have in mind to get, we will get there by the special grace of God. Just keep connected. Some people are still not connecting. Some people are still not connecting. Though, for instance, now we some like last month and even 2 months ago, we've been talking about it. The membership form, please fill it, complete it. If you don't have it yet, I have said it here. Just send me your email address. I'll forward the form to you so that you'll be able to complete it there. Once the form is completed, it will be easy to connect with you. It will be very easy. It will be easy for you to even connect with whoever that you want to connect within the group, within this particular group that we have. We are still going to grow larger than this. We are still going to, the connectivity is starting already. I can feel it is starting, but I want many more people to get connected. So, let me just introduce our facilitator for today because I don't want us to waste so much time on the intro so that we will have enough time to do everything that we want to do today. I just want to briefly Pardon me, please. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. You know, at times Zoom could be funny. At times. Okay. So this is our facilitator for today. You are welcome, sir. Dr. Adebayo Oluwatosin. We are still going to have him very soon. This is just for us to see our facilitator for today. So very soon we are going to have him here. So let's just wait and see everything that will be that is going to give to Rose. So let me just quickly let me just quickly go to, sorry please. So let me present the profile of our facilitator for today. Now, before I go into that, let's not forget, you know, I said something earlier that if you are yet to complete the form, please, as we are on this program presently, please, I want us to do something. If you have not completed the form, please just type your email address at the comment section. I'll get it immediately. And by the end of this program today, it will be forwarded to you. Please, let's just start doing that now. Let's start doing that now. Please, let's just start doing that now. Put your email address, or it can be phone number. Well, I just don't want people to be putting phone number on the comment section, but if you don't mind, please, you can just drop your phone number, then I send the form to you, the link to the form to you.
Oluwatosin Adebayo is a multi-profession academia. He studied computer engineering with master in telecommunication engineering. He is an economist with doctorate degree in econometrics and also a lawyer.
Please, can we hear?
International law.
Please, if you can hear, you just type yes. Let me know we can hear it clearly.
Dr. Adebayo, as popularly known, is the president of Intellectual Harvard Group and the proprietor of the following higher institutions in Nigeria: Harvard College of Science, Business and Management Studies, Penn College of Health Science and Technology, Penn Harvard College of Nursing and Midwifery, and Intellectual Harvard University, which is still proposed. He is also the African Regional President of Scholarship Aid Initiative, a non-governmental organization, and Executive Director of Pentos Fund International Limited and Harvard Princeton Association. He is an author of many books in various areas of his discipline. He is a consultant to many private universities and polytechnics in Nigeria and abroad. Oluwatosin Adebayo has bagged many awards of recognition and also a member of many professional bodies in Nigeria and abroad. He is married to Dr. Mrs. Oluwatosin Nee Opawale and blessed with two lovely princesses of the Most High, Peniel and Othniel. Join me as I welcome Dr. Oluwatosin Adebayo.
You are welcome, sir. So straight away we go into what we have for today, part of the things that we have for today. So I'm going to spotlight you, sir, and you go straight away with what you have for us today, or part of the things that you have for us today. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. I want to greet everybody listening to this, at this program today. Irrespective of wherever the country you are, we are in Nigeria here now. This is afternoon, wherever you are. I say better good morning, afternoon, or good evening to everyone. Yeah, actually, I'm very happy to be here today as the facilitator for this program. And at the same time, to be a member of great people in the world, not in my own country alone, but also in the world. Because of our time, actually, I only want to go straight to what they asked me to talk about for today, talking about the dynamic youth. Dynamic youth. Sometimes, just like when this topic was given to me, I asked so many questions. I asked myself a question first, that am I a dynamic youth? You know, when we are talking about youth, some people mistakenly see youth as those people that are little above adolescent age, forgetting that the moment you are still strong and you are very, very energetic, we can say you are a youth, irrespective of your age, not by number, but what your ability or what you can do based on your ability. And for that, the word youth, dynamic itself, is when we say dynamic person or dynamic youth, is when someone is energetic and active, then it means it's dynamic. Dynamic youth must have a kind of youth that is very strong. And when you look at the meaning in different way, there are a lot of other words that we can use when we say someone is dynamic, very active, lively, driving, forceful, electric, powerful, vital, and so many and so on. Then if you say you are a youth, with all these things I've said, are you a dynamic one? Are you a dynamic youth? Are you strong? Are you energetic? The word we have today, we call it the word of the word where you have to put yourself together before you can achieve what you want to achieve. If you look at the theme for this year by Great Man Connect, they say, coping in the world of unequal opportunity. How can you be successful in the world of unequal opportunity? Mind you, in this world that we are today, particularly in our country called Nigeria, despite that things are not equal, despite that things are not balanced, some people are still making it legitimately. They are making it and they are moving forward. I can remember one philosopher, we call him Amilcar Cabral. He said, a man will become whatever you want to become in life. He said, provided you are strong and you can apply force where it is necessary. That is what some people are doing today. Then when you look at that, the theory of that philosopher, he said, provided you are strong, which means you have to be energetic, and you can apply forces. That means, I told you in the other time that dynamic means forceful, your ability to apply forces, then apply forces where it is necessary. But sometimes a lot of people have applied forces where it is necessary, but unfortunately they are not, they couldn't make it before they leave this world. Many are struggling, many youth are idiots today, but are they doing the right thing? Are they doing the right thing or doing the right thing at the right time? That is where the problem is. Sometimes I used to sit down and ask myself a question. Is the background of the masses, is it the problem where the masses are not making it? Because a lot of opportunity are on ground. Just like when this Great Mind Connect started their program and their idea, and when I was told, I was happy and I decided to be part of it. In the sense that without you being connected with the right people, it is not possible for you to attain success. Either you believe it or not. You can't do this alone. Many youth are outside there, they have a lot of ideas in them, They want to be successful. They want to make it in life. But unfortunately, they are doing things alone. They are not being connected. Some people know who the right people to associate with. There's an adage in Yoruba that said, if you don't have someone that can link you up, that you can connected with to make you to be wealthy, he said, to become wealthy might be too long or maybe it will be far. Unfortunately, you may not be wealthy at all. You may not be successful at all. Not that it will take you a long time if you don't have people that you can connected with. So a lot of guys, some youths today, they are just doing things, they don't know who and who to talk to. Some are in university, some go to university to study what they are not even supposed to study. That at the end of the day, they come out, some even come out with first class. Then after their first class, nothing to talk about it because of their attitude, because of their approach, because of their inability to connect to the right people. So to be dynamic means you have to have the link, which is part of the meaning. You have to be, not just to be energetic alone, you have to be powerful, you have to be forceful, you have to know the right people that can make you, then you have to be liberal. And that is why the word, the dynamic youth is talking about. And I want to look at this way from this angle, that is, who are the people, that is, if you want to be dynamic, what are the attributes? Now, we call it the attributes or the nature of someone that will have to be a dynamic, that is, the attribute of a dynamic youth. Number one, we have what they call dynamic personality. That is, it's should must be what? Must be funny. Before you can say you are a dynamic youth, you must be funny, you must be loud, you must be, exactable and quiet. Mousy person cannot be that. If you are a quiet person, if you are the one that doesn't, like to talk, you also like to associate with people, you cannot be dynamic, which means to be linked, to be successful will be so difficult for such person. Either you believe it or not. I have met a lot of people that sometimes when we are talking, even from the way they are talking, you will know that does this one have anything upstairs, which means dynamic personality means that it's such you must be funny, loud, and excitable. People must see some things in you. They must see that seal. The enthusiasm of this you want, must be seen in you. Not the kind of a youth that, at least for him to open his mouth to talk, you say, I'm a child person, I'm an extrovert, I'm this and that. Such youth cannot be called a dynamic, which is one of the attributes of a dynamic. Then, dynamic friendly. Such youth must be friendly with people. You must have associates. I remember when you look at the background of the people that we that come from the struggle background, there are a lot of things we lack. Out of it is associates, friendly. When we are talking about people joining a club, the mentality of being having a club, being a member of a particular club is quite different from the people that have known it. When I say club, the best thing is maybe the club where people go out to go and dance and drink and womanize. No. In Nigeria today, we have a different set of, club where people make friends, that change their life, that change the story of their life. In Nigeria, you see like Highland Club of Nigeria, Yoruba Tennis Club, and so many clubs like that, country club. Then you now see the people in that club. They know where to meet, they know how they meet, they know how they connect. They connect themselves together. So a dynamic youth must be what? Must be friendly. You must know how to associate. You must know who, not just to make a friend that cannot add value to your life. Some are going with a wrong friend, wrong people. You simply believe that if you are in a wrong, you are not dynamic. If you are in the midst of people, that's okay, that's multitude, that at the end of the day, you need an assistant. That's what somebody is looking for just 1 million naira. Now, you don't even know who to call. You are looking for 100,000 naira. You don't even know who can easily call. among the list. And when you look at your phone, you have over 2,000 contacts. Then you are not dynamic in nature. That is not an attribute of a dynamic youth. A dynamic youth of what? Must be friendly and friendly with people. Then, him to know you are not the type that you are greedy. That's another one. You must, that we call it dynamic generosity. You must be generous, ready to give, ready to help, assist people, irrespective of their circumstances and situation, without considering what you will get or what you are going to gain from it. Some people cannot do a favor without looking at what can I get in return. That means you are not a dynamic youth. And at a good, one of the best attributes of a dynamic youth is that it must be what? It must be generous. You must ready to help without considering your own gain. If you are the type, actually, you can make it, or you can be called a dynamic youth. Then another one we call it dynamic respective. Your ability to respect people. Some people today, they are very arrogant. Some youth are very arrogant. Either they have money or they don't have, they don't have. You will see that goodness, you will see that attitude, then you see that in their life. They don't know how to respect elders, not even elders alone. Even people of your age mates, if people that are even below your age, you should be able to respect them. You must respect everyone that comes to your way. I met a woman one time. Once you are coming to her, she will assess you from your head to toe. And based on what you are wearing and your appearance, that is what she will use to judge you. But at the end of the day, that attitude affected her life till tomorrow. It's very wrong. You can't use someone, the way it is, you cannot judge someone based on his appearance. But that's what some people do. So in that aspect, as a dynamic youth, you must be able to what? To respect people. And another way called it loyalty and sincerity. One of the attributes is that you have to be loyal and be what? Sincere. Some people are not even sincere with themselves. You cannot give what you don't have. If you are not sincere with yourself, I need for you to be sincere with people. And that is one of the things that you have to consider. Loyalty. You have to be loyal, irrespective of wherever you are. They say that guy is very loyal. No, he's very sincere. It's a good name. It's a good attribute in someone's life. That is, as a youth that you are coming up, you have to. I will give you a brief story of someone. I won't go in details, but I made that guy to become what he is today. And that is the present Minister for Works in Nigeria. That is Fashola. It's because of his loyalty and sincerity to the family of Tinubu, not when Tinubu became a governor in 1999, but he has been known being a part of the family and a friend to Wale Tinubu himself, a brother to Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. But today, look at the guy, because of his loyalty and sincerity. And in that aspect of the attribute and the nature of dynamic, the last one, we call it dynamic informative. Many youth are not they are not informed. You want to assess, you want to be successful. Some youth are lazy, doing wrong thing all the time. If you are not being well informed, you don't have the nature of a dynamic youth. You cannot be saying you are dynamic in nature. Some, when they're supposed to ask for or search for rightful information, they are doing the wrong, they are searching for a wrong thing. Information leads to transformation. You are doing business, you are not well informed. You are a student, you are not well informed. Where are you supposed to be in the class? Searching for information based on what you are doing, even above what you are doing. Some youth today, it's another thing entirely. To be a dynamic youth, you have to what? You have to be well informed. Then how can a youth become dynamic Be a dynamic person. One, don't be afraid of some eyes contact. Don't be afraid of some eyes contact. If you want to be a dynamic youth, that means you don't need to be shy. Don't be afraid to talk to somebody face to face. Sometimes people will look at me and say, there's nothing you cannot see. Yeah, I say yes. I don't know, no matter how that person is, provided it's created by God, I will look at your eyes and tell you where you are. And that is me. Don't be afraid of some eyes contact. Don't be afraid of people. I'm afraid to go and talk to him or talk to her. It's very wrong. To be a dynamic youth, you don't be afraid. Then number two, be a great listener. Not good listener now alone. Be a great listener. Always ready to listen to people. When someone is talking, listen. Listen before you even interrupt. That is one of the areas, it can make you to be a dynamic. Then ask follow-up questions. That's what somebody is doing. You join, become a friend, you do this thing. Some are afraid to ask questions. Some you start something, at the end it will end it there without ask for more questions. It's very wrong. You must always ready to what? To ask for a follow-up. Dress to impress. Dress to impress. If you look, there's a book I read. We call it 40 Law of Power. One of the law inside that was talking about this dress. So it was your dress. You can't just be dressed. You dress anyhow. Can't see you want to be a dynamic youth and see you wearing the kind of jean or clothes that when someone look at you as if you are a mad person, or because you want to be relevant, with what they are doing in the society, that means you are not dynamic. Crazy jeans, all those stuff, you sag, put one big gear on your head. You are not that. You dress corporately, corporate dressing, moderate dressing that can impress people. A lot of people have told me that, so I will like the way you dress. I will not tell them, if you look at what I'm wearing, if you look at the cost, it's taking me money. And that is my nature. You have to dress to impress people. Then have a few good story reading to tell. Engaging, informative, and entertaining story. If you are the type that all your story is about negative things, you can't be dynamic. Engage people with story, good story, story that is informative, story that is entertaining, that can engage them, that can tell them, even they'll be happy. Share good testimony with people. Good testimony about yourself, about what you have seen. I learned something one day that some years ago. That was when they said critics never won. If you are the time that you criticize people, you don't have you criticize what people are doing, what others are doing. You have never seen something good to say in what you can't what. And the Bible even told us something. It said, rejoice with people that are rejoicing, so that they can rejoice with you. So all those things are part of what we can make you to be a dynamic you. Then offer up specific details. When you come out with an idea, open up. That means open up. That is what I mean by that. Then remember to stay humble. I have said it at the absolute, then you have to be what? Loyal and be respectful. Then always be appreciative. Show sign of appreciation. If you are the type that you don't like, you don't show appreciation to people, it's very wrong. No matter what somebody do for you, be appreciative. Always show sign of. Even Bible taught us something in the book of Proverbs 17, verse 13. It said, if those that at the time that reward evil with good, it said, people will never depart from your generation. Look at the cost there. Make sure that you show the sign of appreciation. Appreciate people. When little things being given to you, always and make sure you appreciate it. Those are because there are some people that today, what they do once they are being what? They receive anything from you today, if you fail to give them tomorrow, they've forgotten the one you have done for them. It's very wrong. A dynamic youth doesn't behave that way. For you to be a dynamic youth, you must always show sign of appreciation. That is all I have concerning the aspect of that about the youth. Then I will also want to use myself as a practical example based on what I have told you about the so-called dynamic youth. And I will just give you a brief story about myself. Today, like someone you must have looked into the profile, my profile. Actually, that is how I started my career. But to God be the glory. Sometimes I look at people.
Yes, how are you?
I look at people. I look at some youth we have in the society today. All what they're after is how to make money.
Now, you can't say it very well again. I think there's background from your side.
How to make money, how to get words on time, quick words. That is why you see them involving in different atrocity. Yahoo, illegal things, and all those ritual and something like that. No, you can make it without all those one. And that is a typical example of someone that today that can always give glory to God, that because I was determined, and which is part of what I want everybody to understand today, determination. Determination. I started with nothing. I struggled in life and tried to make it in my life without any assistance from anybody. But I have word of God in my mind all the time. But the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so shall he be. I started my career as a teacher, nursery and primary school teacher, tutorial center, like that. But I love doing what I have passion for, and that is education. With every qualifications you might have had, everything still busts on academics. You'll be wondering, how does he become a computer engineer? How does he study economics, then study law? All based on determination. I made myself, I determined, because I look at it that I want to make change. And that is what they are still called dynamic. I need to make change, positive change, that I want to be here, I want to be this, I want to know this. As I'm talking to you, I'm still studying. Despite that there's no time, I always create time to study. And when I was growing, when I was looking for a way to become successful, you know, when you don't have a good background, you will think that it's not, how will I be? No, that is not. To be successful, make sure you do what you have passion for. Don't jump. When you realize that this one business you are doing, you are not making it from it, then you decide to jump. That means to jump to another one. That means if the other one failed or fails you, then you move what? You move to another one again. I have a friend like that. Today, he's still struggling. As of yesterday, somebody called me and told me about his story. A friend too, that they partnered together and they end up becoming, they separated last month. Then I was not asking them, you guys, what are your problems? What are the problems that people are facing? What can't you people reason and think about tomorrow? So what I was doing then, that maybe become what I am today, is because I believe in education. I believe in assisting people. I started an NGO with my own effort, with my money, doing skill acquisition for people in Lagos State with my money, free of charge. Call my junior ones to assist me. The moment I need one area, I know that I cannot even, I don't have facility for it. I have to go and learn it. That's why I can tell you that I have so many hard work through because of NGO. And I wasn't doing the NGO because I want to make money. Because I've said it now, I said free of charge in Lagos from one local government to another. Even when I met my wife, I told her that this is my vision, this kind of person I am. But the moment she told me that she knows how to bake, I was so happy that I've seen one facilitator again, that we can share career together. So in the process of the journey, or because I love what I was doing what I love to do. Those are the things that brought me and show me, and God opened his way for me today. So if you are in that position that you believe that you cannot make it in life, is a lie. Because I should be in that kind of position. I should be the type of person that even when I got married without money, nothing. I could remember the day I called my wife, I was crying. I told her beside my dining table, I said, it's like I'm suffering you. I marry you for, I don't know, and I cannot be able to take care of you. Then I started crying. She now said, no, now, why? Why can't you understand that we know that things will be okay? To God be the glory. Today, we that dead, that we find it very difficult to even eat daily, we have a lot of people we are feeding. We have so many businesses that we cannot even talk about. We cannot even handle looking for people to come and join us. So the story is just about from nothing to something. So if you are a youth today, you are in a situation whereby you are thinking of what is the next step. First of all, think about God. That is the ultimate, because me and my wife there will leave our house even to Monte for prayer, asking God to open a way for us. Think about God. And when you think about God, think about yourself, then think about others. When you are not greedy, you are ready to help people also. So don't think because you want to make money only because you want to enjoy what you want to make alone, you and your family. Because part of our prayer in our house is that God bless us so that we can be a blessing to we can be a blessing to our generation. And to God be the glory, God has been blessing us. And we have been being a blessing to many generations. So please, as a youth, I want you to hold to that and believe that you can make it in life. You can make it in life, provided that you are ready to do the right thing at the right time. Do what you love to do. Do what you have passion for. Don't do things because of money. And always remember God in everything you are doing. The Bible says the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Thank you very much.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much, sir. And I'm very glad that everybody enjoyed the brief teaching. Please, if you really enjoyed that, if you pick something there, just type one or two things there. Just type well done, sir. Type thank you, sir. Type, even if the particular points that you got, just type it there. Because I jotted so many points here that I picked from the teaching that he just gave us. Now let me call it teaching. Now, from what he has taught us now, that I explained to us within this very short time. Well, I'm glad. Within this very short time, I picked something that to be dynamic means to be positive in attitude. To be positive in attitude and full of energy and new ideas. You know, if you look at what we did last week, it's still in line with this. Even what we did, what we had in the very first month of this year, it wasn't online program that we had in the first month of this year. That was gratitude. And one of the things that was mentioned now when he was explaining this thing to us is learn to show gratitude. A dynamic youth must be able to show gratitude, because if you don't appreciate good deeds from people, you won't receive more. Even if it's in your body. I mean, not know in other language, but it's in your body. If you don't appreciate a deed of yesterday, you won't receive any other one tomorrow. And I got another point here: dress to impress. Dress to impress, not to kill, but to impress. Because an English adage says, "You'll be addressed the way you dressed," or something like that. You know, Yoruba says, "You didn't see the sunny lodge." Let me say it in Yoruba language. You didn't see the sunny lodge. That is, your appearance determines the way people will accept you. The way people will see you. I'm very, very glad. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. And I also pick a point. Do what you have passion for. Do what you have passion for. And he has been able to give us some words of encouragement, telling us his background and where he is today, where he started from and where he is today. That in Nigeria of today, many of us might think that it is impossible to make it legitimately. But he has told us today that it is still very, very possible to make it. Yes, thank you. Somebody said God first. Yes, God first. So it is still possible to make it legitimately. It is not everybody that are making, everybody that is making it that is doing illegitimate business. So many people are out there doing legitimate business and they are making it. So if for any reason your business is not thriving yet, if for any reason your business is not where you want it to be, for one reason or the other, for one challenge in the society or the other, I know many challenges that we have that people in Nigeria are facing. You know, I've told people several times, I said, if you don't leave Nigeria, you won't know the gravity of the kind of problem that is in Nigeria. It's serious, so serious. So I understand what businesses are facing, especially in the area of power and some other things that are needed to run a business. So please, it is still very, very possible to make it. And don't forget, our last facilitator for last month said something, and it's still repeated today, that the group of people that you have around you, he said some people will have like 2,000 contacts, and if they will need just 50,000, they will look at the contacts. Everybody that they have there, they are Arisa people that will not have anything to add to their life. That means you are not in the right in the right place. That means you are not in the right clique. So please change your setting, change your connection, change the people around you. Change the people around you. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate you for this eye-opening lecture that you have given to us today. So any question from anybody, contribution from anybody? We have just start within the next, like, let's say 5 minutes. Any contribution from anybody? Yeah. Any question from anybody? If you have any question, just use your hand raising icon. I will see you, or you type it in the comment section. I mean the chat section. And people that are on YouTube as well, if you can drop it in the comment section, I will see it immediately and read it out. Any question from anybody or contribution from anybody? Okay. Should I take it to mean that none for now, or people are still typing? Okay, I think somebody put something. People should connect. He said, in a situation whereby the person that is like a role model to you does not believe in you, in your dream, and you decide to make it on your own with God, is it a bad thing? That's the question, sir. Should I read it again?
Yes, okay.
Should I read it again, sir?
Yes.
Okay. He said, based on what is that people you connect have an influence on the motivation you have to execute your dream. He said, in a situation whereby the person that is like a role model to you does not believe in your dream, and you decide to make it on your own with God's help, is it a bad thing?
Yeah, thank you very much. It's not a bad thing when people you are trying to share your dream with are not ready to be part of the dream that you are sharing with them. But listen, I want to quote something out of that day. Before you just call somebody your role model, that word role model must have to be someone that understand your dream. You can't just call somebody a role model that doesn't have what you have in mind, that doesn't understand what you are doing. You can make it you by saying with God. Yeah, God is the utmost that can help everyone. But let me say something here, and which I want everybody to understand. Today, even if you want to, people married in a wrong way, that two husbands that doesn't have the same dream, when they marry each other, they find it very difficult to achieve what? To achieve success. If the woman is the one being strong and energetic at the end of the day, the husband is not sharing the same thing with her. That woman will have problem. Likewise, if it is man. Let me give you an example. A man married a lady, and the lady have to be a medical nurse. After marriage, the guy said, after the guy going, the lady going to off work, nursing profession, sometimes you not sleep at home, like that. One day, this guy said, I don't think we'll continue with this work. And this lady is the best thing she loves to do is that profession. And that was the beginning of the problem in that relationship. So when you somebody a role model, it is difficult to call somebody your role model when that person is not, does not understand your dream. I remember the one year I make a prayer. I said, God, send everybody that it was the beginning of the year in my church, we used to do the program, 7 days fasting and prayer from January 2nd to January 8th annually. That very year, I was in the church, I said, this year, everyone that will not understand my dream, every friend that cannot add value to my life, God, send them away. So don't say because somebody is your role model and you're not ready to marry, you can make it alone, but it might be very difficult. Might be very difficult. With God, fine, but God will not come from heaven to come and help you if we use somebody. So if someone that share your dream, that share your understanding, that have your business idea, then if such person is not, look for another person again. So it's a very simple question. We say, I'm your mentor. You are my mentor. What am I doing? Or what are you trying to gain or to understand or to emulate from me? So it means that you're a role model. Say somebody your role model is not a good role model. That's the language. So look for a better, another person.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. And let me also add that make sure that plan, that dream that you have is a good one, and make sure that that dream you have is the kind that, or let me put it this way, probably is it possible that the person has seen something about that dream? Probably the person wants to get it polished for you. Sir, on that question, sir, let me ask a question. Okay. Let me use the case of a student, for instance, who has one of a lecturer as a mentor. Now, this particular student, or let's say one of our teachers as a mentor. So when this particular student wanted to choose a career, wanted to choose the course she would study in the school, in this higher institution, she was going in line with what her mentor was teaching her. It now got to a time that she wasn't getting the admission that she really needed at that time. She got another offer. And the mentor was not like, don't do this thing, you might do it if you go in for it because you want to show your friends that you also have certificate. You also have admission the year others are having it or the year you graduated. But think of the future and things like that. And this student is like, I just want to go this year. Okay, I'll develop interest in this and things like that. What can you say about that? In this case I've just mentioned now, the mentor is not in support with what the student wants to pursue.
Yeah, thank you very much. You say somebody is a mentor. There's one philosophy that I always follow, and I have it in my every time. I said there are two quickest ways to disaster. Two quickest way to disaster: taking everybody's advice and taking nobody's advice. That is, you pick somebody as your mentor, and that person has been mentoring you, then you want to choose a career. That means the person you pick mentor knows better than you. He has seen it. It's just like if someone picked me as a mentor now, I now ask such question. If you ask me that what career that you can use, I will tell you, look at the labor market. The person must have seen a labor market, look at what is going on in the labor market. In the world we have today, even all over the world, there are a lot of things that have changed. Courses coming out, better courses coming out from the old one, which we are still backward in our own Africa here. Now, in that case, if the student disagree with the person or with the mentor or with the teacher, so definitely he's not taking advice, not using the man is not a mentor to him at all. He's not seeing him as a mentor. Because if you are seeing that person as your mentor, whatever he says, he tells you what we do. He knows better than you. You have seen a lot. Even sometimes, some parents will tell their children, don't do this, do this, do this. But they believe that, no, I want this, what I want to do. Studying a course is just to go and study a course that is not relevant in the society today, or because you want to impress some people. And that's what you see some of our youth are doing. All these children, even from the age of adolescent, getting admission to university today, they are not doing the right thing, choosing the right course, but they want to go to social university all in the name that my friend is there. Imagine somebody who has studied sociology, philosophy, and all those anthropology in the curriculum based on the economy of this country or the labor market. Do you know there's going to be a problem? So such students, if the mentor is not supporting him, we shouldn't blame the mentor at all.
Okay, thank you so much. Somebody wrote here, and I don't know if you can get us a straightforward answer for this person, because that is why we are here. Sorry. He said, is there any platform for youth to connect outside this platform?
Yes, I think we are going to unleash that today. Okay, it's part of the Green Mind Connect, and I want such person to listen in the next few minutes, then you understand what we are talking about.
Okay. Now the last question here, he said, to raise a dynamic youth, sir, who is in the right position to lead a significant life? I think I'm not getting that very clearly. I don't know if you understand it. To raise a dynamic youth, sir, who is in the right position? Okay, that means the leader. Who is in the right position to lead a significant life?
Yeah, to raise a dynamic youth. First, I said something at the beginning of my session. I said you cannot give what you don't have. When this topic was given to me, if I don't have some of the attributes that I've mentioned, then whatever I come here to say, I may look as if I'm just want to parabolate or whatever. The people that are in the right position, as far as Nigeria is today, we still have a lot of reliable and sincere people. Not about our leader, about the people in government. Most of our focus is not about our pastors. Even the person that asks the question, even it can start from you. It's not about money. Because when you look at the attributes and how to become a dynamic youth, or what I've said, I never said you have to be wealthy. So it can even start from you. You can start showing some attributes, those attributes I have mentioned. If you can do that, you are already in you are part of the, one that can what? That can be in front to raise a dynamic youth. I started gathering people right when I was in secondary school, teaching them things, gathering them together, telling them a lot of things, teaching them books, despite why we are classmates. And that is part of what I'm still doing to tomorrow. So you can start from, it's not about somebody you are looking into, not your pastor, not your imam, but those that you know that their life is worthy of emulation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, quickly, because it's already 4 o'clock, I want you to help us, sir, to unleash the Great Minds Connect business support plan that we have very briefly, sir.
Yeah. Once again, I greet everybody. Part of the agenda of the Great Mind Connect, at least when I was invited to read, I asked them so many questions. I had so many questions about their aims and objectives, their vision, their mission, even their core value. Now, and this is part of where we are going to. We realize today that in this world that we have, like I said, you need people to have to connect with. And that is why we are looking at, okay, how can we now help people financially? Raise your business, you have business idea, and you need financial support. Not networking business now this time around that people are doing, one bring one somebody downstream, or I don't understand, with that terminologies of where you have one person, you collect this, you collect that. No. We want to start looking at how can we raise people in this generation. I used to tell people that our government cannot do all these things for us. We have to do it together, and which is part of the business idea. That is, we want to open to everybody once you are a member of this organization. Then what are we talking about? We want to look at, okay, do you have business idea that you need financial support for? Great Mind Connect is ready to finance it. Not to finance it in terms of, okay, want to share your profit or no, but want to assist you, to build you, to make you to and think of how you two can be of another help to someone else tomorrow. A lot of people die despite they have so many ideas inside there. Many business ideas perished, but this time around we are looking at them, and then how do you want to do that? The moment you are a member, which is outside this, then we want to be having a kind of a meeting together. That is, you want to set up an industry, you want to have a business idea, come with your proposal. Then by the time you come with your proposal, we've contacted some business guru too, that we interview you. Before that, when you submit your proposal, we might have gone through that proposal, screen it very well, look at it, and look how that business is lucrative. A lot of people are doing some wrong business in Nigeria today. Never put many things, but some people come to me, sir, please, I need 500,000 naira. I want you to borrow me 500,000 naira. I want to open a shop. I want this thing. It's easier said than done. Borrow such person money, you know that at the end of the day, after 2 months, the money will perish. And that is why we want to look at, come with your proposal. Your proposal will now determine whether that business worth it or not, or what that business will give you another opportunity, or will give you another idea of what to do, that you too can become successful in life. Not that when you are just in university, you are still in 100 or 200 level, then you say you are coming with a proposal. We don't accept such people. We don't, because you still have to focus on your education first. But you are a graduate, you don't have anything you are doing, but you have idea. that idea, put it in paper. We know who we talk to. Not that I want to do business with you and now I'll give you 1 million naira, 2 million naira to start a business, they were expecting interest. No. No, that's not what we are talking about. How we can help you to, then at the same time to also help you to monitor the business to grow. Once you are pieces, that's why I use one word in the other time, loyalty and sincerity. So as a Great Mind Connect member, that you want to be sincere with yourself. Once your proposal is accepted, fund will be released for you, then to start the business. And when you start the business, then we know how to follow the business to help you to make it grow. And that is what we are trying to unleash today. So, and by that, before you can do that, you have to be the qualification requirement to be, to benefit from this kind of opportunities. You have to be a member of this Great Mind Connect. And be a member is free. I don't think you are paying for anything. The form that's sent to you, you're not paying for it. It's free of charge. It's part of the contribution. We have a lot of people. So many people that want to be, a lot of people have even called me that they want to be part to contribute to this program financially. A woman called me yesterday. She's a business guru in Ogun State here. She saw this.
Sir, we can't hear you again. I think you are muted somehow. Unmute yourself, sir. We can't hear you again. Okay.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
So the woman was impressed. And she said, is there any way she can be part of this and to contribute to people's life? And those are the areas we can get from. And we don't want to disappoint these people. That is why we say, okay, when you bring your ministry, your proposal, we'll look into it. So after all this program, this edition for this month, by next month, before the next program, everybody that have joined we have to have a meeting together. We start have to discussion together. It's not everybody in this member that need financial problem. Some maybe need encouragement in their business or how to get their business. So once you are a member, you want to start a business, no problem. So that is the area that we want to come in. That after today, the form, those of you that have not been linked and those that have already applied, you are going to get message on how we are going to be meeting again, apart from the once in a time, in a month program like this. So please, you know who you are, you know yourself very well. And whatever we want to do, we're going to make it legit. We are doing it legitimately. Thank God we are not the one. We are not asking, the organization is not asking people to bring money, but they are the one that want to finance you now, to assist, because we believe that we have said Great Mind Connect. Connect with people that can assist your dream. You have a vision to set up a school, you have a vision to set up a big business, whatever. So at this platform, this is an area that we too want to make our own contribution to the society. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Now, we have heard that. So the summary of everything is also is support for the business that we are talking about is interest-free loan, not that you'll be having you'll be paying certain interest. No. But don't forget, if you don't complete the membership form, you are not entitled to anything or such. Other things are still coming up for students. The plan for them is still coming up as well. And Abateto just said something now that some people, it's not that you need money for your business. You just need support. You just need moral support. Some people just need people to that they can just call on to. That I have so this kind of challenge. What do I do? You know, Abateto last week said something that she has people of different kinds, that people she can call on to when she just needs encouragement, when she feels down. People that can encourage her. She has people that when she needs financial support, people that she can call on to. So these are the things that we are talking about as Great minds. So don't forget, it is not just about I have something that I want to gain from there, but be a part of this. Let's come together. Let's, I told you something. See, guys, let's have that society that will have right mind, that will erase. No, I do. I've seen so many videos. So many videos that I've seen these days. I cry for the future of Nigeria. Cry for the future of Nigeria because of what some children, you see some children, 5, 10 years old will tell you, if you ask them what they want to be in future, somebody with a small child will tell you, I want to be a politician. Please, is politics a career? A child will be telling you, a child of 10 years will be telling you, I want to be, I want to do wire, what did they put it? You understand? As bad as that. Young children of this, but you can make a change. Once you see that you can make it legitimately in Nigeria of today, with when you have right people that you are connected to, you'll be able to impact other people's life. And that is how it continues. If I can impact one person's life positively, and the one person's life that's impacted can impact another person, then the change continues. And you will see that our society will change for the better. We change for the better. I still believe that we can still get that done. I don't want to say exist so much a time on above 1 hour. So this that has been unleashed already. Please, if you are yet to complete the form, drop your email address on the chat. I will send the link to the membership form to you. And if you need any inquiry, you can reach me on via email in his presence 120 in his presence 120@gmail.com. Or you can send me WhatsApp, please, not call, because if you call the number, I may not be able to answer it because it's Nigeria number, and I'm not speaking from Nigeria. So please, +2347032346621. All right, somebody has dropped email. Okay, let me call the number again. +2347032346621. WhatsApp only. WhatsApp only. Just send me, and at least I've received messages from people. Just don't forget, please, so that I will know somebody reaching me is a member of Great Mind Connect. Just write, I'm Great Mind. Introduce yourself with Great Mind. I'm Great Mind. Then write your name. Then I'll be able to know that we are together in Great Minds Connect. Please don't forget that. Okay, I've said that. So write +2347032346621, or you reach me via our email address in his presence 120@gmail.com. Please follow us on Instagram. Connect Great Minds is our Instagram handle, and His Great Presence is our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. A big thank you to our facilitator.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am. And lastly, I want to tell everybody that apart from business, people need good job. It's part of what we can connect people. It might not be you, it might be your brother, it might be your sister, someone you can trust, that you need job, you have the qualification. Let us know. We put a lot of adverts. We want to give back to the society. We want to take back what those people have taken from us. And that is how we can gain it, how we can get it, through our own link, through our connection. We are working towards the area now. We too want to penetrate into the government too. That, okay, I don't need contract from government. I don't need their money, actually. But at the same time, we still need people that need 1 or 2 things from them. It might be admission to social place, it might be traveling outside the country, it might be something. But provided that not something that is okay, go and bring bribe, because those are the things we don't want to be doing here. Great Mind Connect is not interested in, it's okay, want to do something for you, now you want to get something, or go and be so. No, any member that is doing that, please don't, if you join a member of this organization, don't have that, don't do that in the name of the organization, because people are asked so many questions about them, and they told us that, okay, everything they are doing it based on sincerity and the fear of God. So let us have the fear of God. Let us believe that, okay, we too, we can go, we can become great. we can become great, and God will help every one of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Yes, somebody talked about WhatsApp group. Yes, we are still going to start the WhatsApp group because we know it's everything has is a step by step or something. We can't just jump into it because many people don't have the training or let me not use one training. Many people don't know how to manage WhatsApp group. You just people just dropping unnecessary things. So once you are set for it, the WhatsApp group, the Facebook group, and things like that, everything is still coming up by God's grace very, very soon. Before May edition of Great Minds Connect, you're going to get everything. Just make sure you fill the form. If you don't fill the form, it might not be easy to connect you. Once you complete the form, that means you will have your details. We'll be able to send to you via email or WhatsApp, either of those two. No SMS, email or WhatsApp. We'll be able to reach you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, and God bless you. It is my sincere prayer that that great height that you have in mind that you want to reach, you will get there. We will get there. All together, we will get there and we shall rejoice. We will not be a loser. We will not be a loser, but we will be winners by the special grace. No matter how difficult things might be in Nigeria, we too will get to that great height that we have decided to get to and that we are working towards to get. Thank you so much. If you really enjoyed the program of today, I just want to say this in the chat section, just type thank you or drop I'm glad, drop I'm happy. Let me just know how you feel about this program. See you next month by God's grace. But don't forget, we can reach out to you at any time once things are fully set for this Great Minds Connect business support program. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. See you next month. Bye.